joined with Richard Jeferies here at BRFM 95.6 this evening, the tutor for Agile Education art courses at the Sheppey Healthy Living Centre, and also the chairman of the Turner Lot Art Club here at BRFM 95.6 right here at the Monday Night Community Show. What is the Turner Lot Art Club?
Well, Turner's Lot Art Club, basically we created it because we had so many students who, because it's all an issue with funding. The courses, we can only get funding for beginners. So we had all these years of beginners with nowhere else to go.
Right.
I mean, they would come back for repeat courses and I'd tweak the courses and do different things, but they had nowhere really to go. So we tried hard, and with the grateful assistance of Sheppey Matters, who got us a room for free to get us underway, which is a wonderful room. It's the Abbey Room at the Sheppey Healthy Living Centre, just near the beach seafront at Sheerness. We managed to get these students together and start the club. So basically it's a place where we can go and we can guarantee ourselves 2 hours a night, 2 nights a month, where we can actually work on a piece. I mean, when you're at home and you try and set up and you get all your kit out, and then the phone will ring, or you think, oh, hang on, the washing machine's finished, I need to go and deal with that, set up some lunch, and then you've not done much, and then of course you've got to put it all away again, especially if you're like me and the kids are coming home and they're going to sort of eat up the space, and you've got nowhere to go. So this way you guarantee yourselves 2 hours, you can go out and do this, and and unlike a course environment where you're sort of perhaps under a little bit of pressure. I find this with my students, they sort of think, oh, the person over there is better than me, or that, and then they'll go home and they'll do these, you know, wonderful pieces of art under their own steam and their own time, which is what they should be doing. When we go to the club, that pressure is off, and what they do is they feed off each other, they take tips from each other, and then what else we try and do is we're trying to work in that we're going to do some outward bound visits. We're going to hire a van, go out, country home and gardens and things like that, and actually sort of paint outside and draw and stuff like that. So it started initially with the students, but then they brought friends and more people have heard about it. So we've grown quite into a nice large little club. And as funding is hard to raise, we've actually done where we all put in £1 a week, and then we used that money straight away to hire like a professional demonstrators. Yeah. And we had a wonderful guide, Terry Harrison, who came along and did our first demonstration towards the end of last year, and it was fantastic. We filled the room with people, and he was very entertaining, and really and we overran by a considerable amount, but he sort of entertained us, but he also broke down some of the barriers of art, and everybody was able to enjoy themselves and enjoy what was going on. And so that's the kind of thing we're doing. So we sort of self-fund ourselves. So although we put in our little bits of money, that money goes straight into doing demonstrations, trips out. We're hoping to sort of go and do things like art fairs, Islington, that kind of thing. And of course, new members are always welcome. Please come along. We're a very friendly bunch, and we all get on well together, and we just, you know, we've got a lovely room to do it in. And of course, when the summer comes, those light evenings, the room actually overlooks the sea.
Yep.
So we're hoping for some fantastic sort of seascapes and inspiration, and even get ourselves out on the veranda. Yeah, so Turner's Light, it's a nice little group of people, very friendly. I can thoroughly recommend them.
Richard, what are your future plans?
Well, at the moment, I've just finished the first block of 10 weeks course for this year. Then starting in April, early April, we're going to do a 3D and sculpture course. So that'll involve clay, plaster, mould making, that kind of thing. And that'll be another 10-week block. So that'll be run by Sheppey Matters again at Healthy Living Centre, Friday evenings. Then after that, there'll be another art course after I've had a break and a breather towards the end of the year for another 10 weeks. And what I'm thinking, I'm going to theme this one around urban art. I know that sounds a bit scary. It's not graffiti, that kind of thing. It's looking at buildings, but when you look at buildings, you look at the shape and the colour and their interplay in the landscape as well. And then we'll also cover people. You know, not the difficult work, sort of trying to draw portraits and you know, that kind of thing, but rather shapes of people and the way people move within the environment. So that's for Sheppey Healthy Living Centre. I've also been asked to start doing some courses at Castle Connections over in Queenborough, and they're hoping to start April, May sometime, and they could even involve pottery making. They're investing in a kiln and glazing, that kind of work, as well as normal painting and drawing courses. I'm also hoping to, and this is a very brave step for me, do some day courses of my own, sort of rent a hall somewhere and actually sort of do a full day course, so you could come along, you could start on a subject, drawing it right the way through to painting it, and then walking away with a completed artwork at the end of it. I mean, that is, in an ideal world, my wonderful sort of, that's what I'd love to do. I'd love to have the money to open a little sort of gallery workshop space where not only could you sort of come in and do these courses and, you know, try art, do art, but then you'd have somewhere to exhibit it. And then you could sort of get your friends come round and say, look, you know, this is my stuff on show, this is what I've done, and sort of make it that kind of everybody together kind of environment. So if I ever win the lottery, or somebody's got some funding, would like to fund a workshop like that, then please get in contact. Also, as a slight sideline, but still sort of art in a way, I'm in the process of setting up a drama club at the Sheppey Little Theatre. It's been a while since there's been actual sort of drama club there. They've got wonderful singing groups, wonderful performing and dancing groups. And I mean, I've known Sheppey Little Theatre now for, many years. 20 odd years, 25 years. And they used to have a lovely little theatre group, but unfortunately that's sort of not still going, so we're trying to revitalise that, so we'll be able to do drama and, you know, sort of proper plays and things. So again, if anybody's interested in that, then please get in contact, because we're looking, it's very open. There's no, you know, we don't it's like in the art, we don't, you know, there's no time for prima donnas. If you want to be that, then you go ahead and do that, but we love people to be people and just enjoy what they're doing, whether it be making something, painting something, performing something, that kind of thing. So yes, the future calendar is quite full up, really. There's quite a few things I want to try and fit in.
What are those useful contact details for
Well,
listeners?
Daniel, firstly, thank you very much for inviting me along tonight. It's been great fun.
No, thank you for coming.
No. Right, okay, if you want to know anything about any courses I'm doing, or just want to put your name on a waiting list for courses, or get in contact, or do you want to know about Turner's Lot, the art club, anything at all, your best bet is to email me. I love email, it's a wonderful way. And that's Richard _ that's the little line at the bottom, Jeff, Jef, at hotmail.com. Or you can phone me on my mobile, 07918 610 742. Also, if you want to book any of the courses that I do with Sheppey Matters Healthy Living Centre, you can always pop in and book them there. That's either Jenny or Sharon at the Sheppey Healthy Living Centre Sports Centre in Sheerness. Castle Connections, you can contact them for the up and coming courses in April, May. And of course, hopefully if the drama club and everything works well, then certainly get in contact with Sheppey Little Theatre, who I believe have a lovely little website where they've got up and coming productions and things like that. So yes, if you want to contact me, email Richard _ Jeff at hotmail.com, or the phone number 0791 861 0742.
Richard, once again, thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you, Daniel. It's been absolutely fun. Thank you.
That's Richard Jeferies here at the Monday night community show this evening.